There, I'll jump over to Zoom, Zoomy Doo.
I'll start streaming, and then I can sort out the rest of it.
Over here in the U.S., there's a kids show called Zoom.
Oh, do I have to download something, Terry?
Haven't you done that yet? Are you on the phone or on the computer?
Computer.
Oh, that's easy. Just type in Zoom in your Google's thing, and it'll come up a application that'll just download straight away onto your computer. Only take a few seconds.
All right.
And once you've got it in the computer, next time you get a Zoom link, you just open up that shortcut on your desktop or on your taskbar, or wherever you want to put it, and then you copy and paste the link into where it says join, and away you go. Got to find. Up on it by now. There we go. Live now. Oh, people are over there already. Don't need this channel anymore. Troggy doesn't have Zoom.
All right, mic check.
Yep, mic check.
All right, cool. I got you. Yeah, I received no audio activity when I was on before. What does it take to host a Zoom conference? What do you need to have?
Well, I got the Zoom Pro, and it's a subscription based one where you pay for a length of time, either monthly or annually,
All right,
and
cost?
that's about it.
What's the price?
About 200 for the year.
That's kind of pricey.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, I looked at
Yep.
all the others. I thought the others were not far off it.
Yeah, well, I'm on a fixed budget, so that's not something I can do.
It says join a meeting or sign in. What do I do, Terry?
Join. You should be able to copy and paste after you press join. So click join,
Yeah.
and then you copy and paste the join link into that panel.
All right.
I'll teach all these people how to get to Zoom.
Yeah, well, I mean, if it were possible, I'd love to host some panels onto my channel, but
Yeah.
that's just not going to happen. Not for $200 a year. Sorry, man, I can't afford that shit.
Well, I was
Hello.
going to do it annually, but I thought, no, it looks like I might be able to do it monthly. I mean, I nearly paid for it just monthly, and I thought, no, I'll just pay for the whole year.
Yeah,
Troggy said
Amazon Prime.
Google Meets is different to Zoom, Troggy, because I'm not using a what do they call it? You got to put a name.
Thingamajig.
You got to put
A
it. Yeah, you got to put a
URL.
name. You've got to put a name in it.
You've got to have a web server.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you got to set all that up and everything separate. And I thought with Zoom, you just pay for it. That's it. Start streaming. Start hosting. That's all there is to it. Who's
I've got a web
Huey?
server.
Who's Huey and Ralph?
That's me.
None of your damn business.
Oh, it's Holly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
from Red Dwarf.
Holly.
Yeah, I like the chess game. I can't remember the other person's name in that, but the chess game they played for dominance, that was a good episode. Queeg, that was it. Queeg.
King to Rook 4.
Horsey to Knight 3 or whatever.
Man in a dress to Queen's Knight 3.
Yeah.
That sounds like chess.
It is.
No shit.
Oh, okay. That's about all I know. I know there's a couple of prawns and a queen and a king and a horse.
Couple of prawns.
What's that about a prawn fork? What?
A couple of prawns. I mean,
Where's the mute button?
me and a buddy of mine used to play Martian chess as outlined by Edgar Rice Burroughs. That fucked people up.
What's wrong with a good old game of checkers or whatever they call it?
Nothing.
Crown
I
and
enjoy a good game of checkers. I enjoy a good game of
Yeah,
checkers.
Troggy, aren't there prawns in chess?
Prawns.
otherwise known as a peon.
Mic check, mic check. Can
Yeah.
you,
Check
Have you got one?
have I got one
Or a
more?
prawn. I
No.
got some in the freezer.
If you've got a mic and you've checked you've got one, so that's your mic check.
All right. So that's done. Okay.
And you know where your mute button is now, don't you?
Yes, I just found the mute button.
You got a hand button too.
Yeah, you can put your hand up.
Yay.
I went to go to use that one night when Spurs was here, and I started to explain it all and everything, and then a few minutes later he left, and I thought, why, was that too much for you to put your own hand up to talk?
Reiki.
Oh, I got to put my hand up. Does that mean this is a bit more control
By the
in
way-
place and I can't take over the conversation?
By the way, I'm going to do something I don't normally do. Everybody, check out your screens.
Mm.
This is the Hobo Santa Claus. That is me.
And problem being what?
No, I just don't normally appear on camera. So,
Oh well.
surprise! Here I am.
Ah! Shit! Run! You put Flat Earth Aussie Jesus to shame
okay,
with that
it's
hair.
okay, Shills. I'm not monetized.
That's all right.
I don't plan on being monetized. I'm not in it for the money like some of these other people. Won't mention any names.
Yeah, I know. I've just got enough of this brandy in my system. I just stopped giving a fuck.
Well, I may as well call this my 200 subscriber special then, in a way.
Woohoo!
Well, a bit over 200 now, so.
It's more than I got, Slim.
I know they kept creeping up, and I'm going, who's these people subscribing to me? I'm no one.
Let's see.
Why is there nobody's getting the subs?
Let me look at my channel. I have 23 subscribers.
Oh, okay. I'll give you 24 if I can find you.
Well, if you subscribe to me, then that'll give you quick access to the playlists I've got.
Okay. Well, just
And
type
what
in
I'm
the,
what I'm
type in
trying
the,
to do right now.
type in the
Oh, go
side
ahead.
chat, and I'll type in the side chat, the YouTube chat, and I'll go to your channel.
Oh, no, it's just unpaid shills. You'll find me. I've got 23 fucking subscribers. Nobody cares. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to catalog some interesting videos that people can say, hey, here's the video for this, or here's a video for that, to create a quick library for people to go to for reference, for demonstrations, that sort of thing. Because I'm not set up to produce content right now, so I'm trying to figure out some way I can contribute to the community.
I'm already subscribed to you. Jeez.
Yay!
You still have that bottle of brandy on page Phil's?
Who, where, what, on which, when, why?
Do you still have the bottle of brandy?
What's left of it?
You just cracked
Right
one
here.
open? Oh, okay.
Right.
Oh, it's going well.
Cheers. Blante.
Yay! Well,
Enjoy you.
I've got, when that's gone, I've got this, and then I've got this,
Oh, so from brandy to rum to
and then I've got this.
Yeah, I got a
Okay.
glass.
I've got
I'll go and get me glass.
I've
So I
got-
can have a glass. I'll taste it.
I've got Bulldog dry gin. I've got Campari, which mixes really nice with Coke. I just love that bitterness, that bitter orange flavor.
Mm.
I've got a half gallon of Bacardi rum, and then I'm finishing off this this brandy. Before anybody makes any judgments, I can't get in to a pain clinic to get decent pain meds, so this is how I deal with the pain I've got to deal with on a daily basis.
Okay.
Cowboy chloroform.
Yeah, well, they used to pour the whiskey on the wound and then hand the bottle to the person they were pulling the bullet out of.
And I've done both. When I was homeless, I wound up having to bandage up my legs, and I would borrow someone's vodka and splash some on my leg before I'd wrap it up with paper towels that I got from the gas station.
Yeah.
So yeah. And now that I actually have some place to live and I'm getting some proper medical attention for that, I can at least get enough booze in me to deaden the pain. So that's a big plus. You know, living a life where it feels like you're being constantly stabbed with red hot ice picks, that's no fun. It's absolutely miserable. But
Well, stop it. Stop it. It's in your mind. It's all in your mind. Use the powers of woo and it will stop.
yeah, I'll just rub a fucking crystal on my bum hole and that'll stop all the pain.
No, you have to shove the crystal up your butthole and you have to drink bleach whilst also doing a coffee enema at the same time.
And then waving a dead cat over a green and purple candle.
Yeah, but you've also got to make sure that one candle's in the north and the other one is in a southwesterly position. One has to be half the height of the other whilst burning at a faster rate than the other.
And you got to be chanting, "I'm the walrus, cuckoo, fucking chew."
Was that wooey enough for you?
No.
I can get worse because I've seen some stuff.
Some very good friends of mine. Well, a particular very good friend of mine is very much into Wicca. and the crystals and all that stuff.
Mm.
And he's a wonderful guy. He's a great person. I hope to grow up to be a 1/10 of the man that he is, but
Mhm.
he
What's
has
his
some
flaw?
strange beliefs about crystals and stuff like that. And I just, yeah, I can't do that.
Well, the people in England are starting to wake up because my comment that I left on a Creaky Blinder video just got a like. It's not
Yay!
like that.
Yeah, I haven't seen many of his videos lately. I've been kind of bypassing them.
Yeah, well, he's gone more down that path of. Oh, well,
Yep.
the one he just did was a guy who says he can think of words and automatically aeroplanes fly over his house at low altitude, and apparently has an aeroplane problem. Funny thing is, he walks outside and you can hear the aeroplane taking off. So he lives probably 4, maybe 5 miles from a fucking airport, but he has an aeroplane problem. Maybe move.
Or don't move to a house that's near an airport.
Exactly.
They made a whole movie about that called The Castle.
I saw The Castle. That was a good movie.
Oh, the Serenity. Tell him he's dreaming.
Do we let Peter in? He's in the padded cell.
Yeah, let him in.
Who?
Peter,
Aussie baller.
Aussie baller. Yeah, this is just a random hangout after Sean G's show. I'm sitting here looking through Google trying to find stuff for my stream later on.
Well, that's what I normally do at this time of the afternoon.
Yep. I can multitask.
No, I can't. I run out of windows.
Tabs.
Open.
I got a few tabs open here.
You got a little bit more memory than my little laptop, though, Terry.
Yeah. Peter was too busy being a skeptic, doing skeptical things, researching skeptics to be a skeptic, so he could tell skeptics about being a skeptic.
I'm a little skeptical about that statement.
I don't
Yeah.
believe a word that you just said.
I need to see proof.
Oh, you want me to find that video?
I still reckon.
Oh man.
So I was on last night, Terry. If you didn't realise, I was on until what was it? About 10 hours ago. Yeah, about 10 hours ago, our time. With Terry. I mean, with Alan. So some bloke hasn't had a lot of sleep today.
I woke up at 10 a.m. this morning and Alan was still fucking going.
Yeah,
the missus said she could hear voices through my headset, and I said, "Yeah, they're probably still going at that."
You didn't log out last night, buddy.
Yeah, but the funny thing is like we sat down and we did a little bit of research, and there's a lovely list that come out that gives you 5 indications that you may be dealing with a cult.
Uh-oh.
Out of these
I remember
5,
that.
Yeah, out of these 5 questions, we were looking at a 95% success rate.
And I still have to disagree with that one with the chance and the that sort of thing.
Which one was that? The
well,
last
it was
one?
the chanting and the meditation or whatever.
They use hypnotic devices, which may include chanting hypnotic methods that may include chanting or meditation.
Right. And I disagree with that because I don't think it's necessarily hypnotic. I think it's ingraining bullshit, but I don't think I would call it hypnotic.
So when I get hypnotized, generally speaking, I go to sleep. Funny enough, if I listen to Riley for too long, I go to sleep.
No, that's you, man.
I'm just saying.
Yep.
Good night, Chuggy.
And
Night,
someone
Truggy.
mentioned the Jehovah's Witnesses and the Mormons during that the whole portion of the conversation. I am actually a foreman.
Yep.
A former Mormon. We call ourselves foremans.
Formans.
Yeah.
Foreman. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it says the foreman that held up a bunch of bottles of liquor and is currently smoking a cigarette. And I always
Well,
talk about midget porn.
isn't that type of indulgence allowed to be in that
Nope.
group?
Nope, not even coffee or tea.
Yeah,
Oh no.
it's hardcore.
Yeah, coffee is disallowed, tea is disallowed, anything caffeinated is disallowed.
No
as well
wonder
as the
Mormons are
standard liquor.
grumpy.
Tell me about it.
You can't have a
Holy,
coffee.
holy shit. Not even a cup of tea.
Or milk.
Milk works. Milk is fine.
Oh, that's all right.
But you want to be friends with a Mormon, offer them some root beer.
Oh, okay.
Why? Because John Smith made root beer.
No, that was Joseph Smith.
They can
Oh.
they can drink it, obviously.
Root beer is not caffeinated.
Yeah.
Root beer to most Australians and English tastes like, as they've called it, tastes like medicine.
Oh.
Yeah, it
But
tastes a bit like what we call is it sarsaparilla?
Yep.
Is that right?
it's made with sassafras initially.
Yeah, yeah,
That's what it was made with.
yeah. So we call it we call it sarsaparilla.
Yep, and sarsaparilla. That's another word for it. But those are two different types of roots that were actually used in flavoring root beer.
Oh, unpaid shills. Did you see South
Yo.
Park's take on Mormonism?
Yeah, it's pretty accurate for the most part. I mean, of course, they
Joseph-
kind of go over. They kind of
Joseph
go over
Smith.
the top.
Dum 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 dum.
Yeah, it the whole thing of looking into the hat and translating and all that. That's just, come on. Let's be realistic here. You got to draw a line and say, okay, this is bullshit.
All right.
Yeah,
well, I don't. I must interject just quickly. I only stopped in to say hello, Terry, and congratulations. And I'll see you
thank you,
later
Peter.
on. I'll see you later on. And
Yeah, I'll see you in about 3 hours.
yeah, I've got to go do some pre-show research.
I'll find some doozies for us, Peter.
Alrighty.
Yeah,
Are we still on the same theme as last time, or are we just going down anywhere tonight?
that'd be your decision, I believe.
Well, yeah, I was trying to stick to a certain theme for a couple of shows to do
Terry?
with what I mentioned.
All right,
Terry?
I'll find some short ones of the same theme then.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Not a problem. I'll see you all later.
See you
Yeah.
later.
Oh, and
Talk to you soon, Peter.
I forgot one last thing. Got a nice little bottle of Prosecco here.
Oh,
It's a small bottle.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
Later, Peter.
Toodaloo, buckaroo.
Bye.
Actually, I'm not, but I'm straight. But thanks for asking.
I'll give anything a go once.
Woohoo! Oh, I do love mess with the human mind.
Yeah, Terry,
Yes.
you understand how the show that you do is relatively unscripted.
Yeah.
Why on earth try and
Relatively.
why on earth try and stick to the same theme every time you do a show?
Because then I can't really say it out loud. Then I'll be giving away the secrets.
Woohoo!
You just have to watch the show and find out.
Because Sean's
I'm not going to tell everybody out there what's in my mind when I do my shows.
because the conversation we had with Sean today was different.
Yeah.
It's
I liked
nice to get off. It's nice to get off of flat Earth for a while. It really This flat Earth grinds me down, man. It really does.
Well, I like to
Going
talk.
over this.
I like to talk about things that relate to what Earth we live on.
Well, that's great, but talking about the shape of the Earth and physics and all that shit over time, man, that just gets tiring because you have to give the same answers over and over and over because it's constant revolving door of flatties come blowing through.
Oh, Unpaid, did you see how quick Travis left when we started talking about dinosaurs?
Actually, no, I didn't notice, but I did see that he left.
Yeah, the moment we got on to the paleontological talk,
Yep,
Plain Truth has left.
that's pretty cool.
So,
Because of no knowledge, or because it would have went down a
it
road.
wasn't their subject.
Well, it's not my subject either, but I'll still talk about it.
Yeah, but you do it to gain knowledge.
Oh, okay. I never
Yeah,
thought
not
of
to
it that
refute it.
way.
Because yeah, as Sean said, he was there being the devil's advocate and questioning us the way he would if he was a conspiracy theorist.
I
which
was
he
getting
is.
ready to smack the shit out of him. I was getting pissed off at him.
But you know he was doing that on purpose, though, don't you?
Oh, I know. I knew from the beginning.
Yeah. So,
but I still wanted to smack him.
But that was good because he challenged it, and yeah, he got on your goat, but you were getting well into the brandy.
Yep. Oh yeah.
But I kept thinking of what other questions could I ask of him that would actually put him in that position.
Now, there's something you guys need to know about me when I get to drinking. First off, hide the women. Okay, from about the age of 17 up, hide them.
Okay.
Secondly, I love to laugh.
Well, I have this Pacific Ocean that will stop you. So.
Well, no, it's a matter of I'm a happy drunk. I'm a giggly drunk, and I'm a horny drunk. So. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we can't help you out with the latter, so we'll have to go with the former.
Well, then, boo on you.
Oh, boo-hoo, boo on you.
but the thing is, no, seriously, I'm not a belligerent, angry drunk, and I'm so glad of that.
Yeah, you're actually more belligerent when you're sober.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, and I've got no problem, leaning across the table, getting nose to nose with somebody and saying, you know what, go fuck yourself, whether I'm drunk or sober. But when I'm sober, I'm more apt to come across the table and actually stand upon you and tell you, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, when that happens, when someone in a conversation is making you feel that way, a lot of the time it's not because of what they've said, it's because they are not taking on board your position.
No, not necessarily. Sometimes, I mean, I've still got a pretty good bullshit filter when I'm drunk. When I'm getting like really like 3 sheets to the wind, fuck it, I'll hang up. I'm out of the conversation. Sayonara. I'll catch you tomorrow.
Or you'll fall asleep like you've done on one of our shows.
That's another option. I tend to fall back on.
And then you come back in an hour later and go, anyway, so and so and such and such. What?
Yep. I've actually there was one show I fell asleep for like 2 hours, and then I came back in. But my sleep patterns are so messed up.
Yeah, you told us about that.
Yeah, my sleep patterns are fucked. So
you sleep an hour here, a couple of hours there.
Yep. As a matter of fact, I'm about to go lay down right now.
Oh, bye.
Hey, I'm not saying I'm leaving right now. I may leave, in 2 hours. I may leave in 2 hours. I may leave in 2 minutes. I don't know. It's kind of a gamble. And that's the spice of life.
It is. It's good to have spice.
Is Travis a young Earth creationist?
I don't know.
Who?
I think he probably is.
The Plain Truth.
Oh shit! I think he is too.
I'd be surprised if he isn't. because he's a Christian and he's a flat earther. I mean,
Yeah,
that
and I would have to. I would have to
that goes with the
concur.
package, right? So he
Yeah,
probably
I would have to concur.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's the
that's why-
Trinity, isn't it?
Sorry.
Young
The
Earth,
Trinity.
imaginary friend, and a horrible belief system.
Yeah, he's probably an evolution denier. He probably thinks that dinosaurs lived amongst humans. The usual crap.
Yep.
Because
All the garbage.
I used 65 million years ago, and he just went, "No, I'm out."
That's probably why he left when you started talking about paleontology.
And then when I
Yay.
started talking about an oxygenation event that happened 2.4 billion years ago.
No, he won't like that.
Yeah. That probably stepped on a couple of his toes.
I'm just guessing that could be why he left. I'm not saying it is, but that's.
Well, you can only go with the information you've got.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't even know if he is a young Earth creator. I'd be surprised if he isn't, though, because it kind of goes with the package, right? Flat Earth, Christianity. I mean,
Generally speaking, it does go.
Yeah. You've heard of Ken Ham's Ark Encounter, have you?
Oh, fuck.
Apparently, there's a new exhibit, and they've got like a mock-up of Roman gladiators fighting dinosaurs. At the Ark Encounter.
Actually, I think it was. Oh, bless his soul! It was actually Strike. He said, because he's been to the Creationist Museum. He said the actual models that they have of the dinosaurs are bloody correct. The problem is the information they got about the dinosaurs is incorrect.
Yeah. That was shocking. That poor guy, huh?
Yeah. I still miss him.
Ken Ham is an embarrassment to two continents.
Yeah, he absolutely is.
Yeah, well,
and we're not taking him back, that's for sure.
No, do you know we still had creationism taught here in 1980?
Oh, in Queensland, yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep. And it just so happened that just after Ken Ham left, it got taken out of the curriculum in the 1980s.
Is that right?
Yep.
I mean, I can
What
remember
about
being...
Ray Comfort? Is he an Aussie or a Kiwi?
He's a Kiwi.
Oh,
Kiwi.
Oh, and he's an idiot. He thinks the Cavendish banana is a perfect example of God's work.
Yeah.
Do you know that we manipulated the banana to actually make it edible?
Yep. Well, more so.
I think he might have done that on purpose, because before the Banana Man thing, no one had heard of him. Now all of a sudden, Richard Dawkins,
he's the Banana Man.
I think he might have done it on purpose to get publicity.
Yeah, and the banana before the Cavendish was the Kensington.
Yeah.
Gros Michel.
Or Kingston. Or Kingston
Gros
banana.
Michel.
Yeah,
Gros
we called
Michel.
them. We called them Kingstons here in Australia.
Well, you call them whatever you want. They're the fucking Gros Michel. You got it wrong. But you can be wrong. That's okay.
And then there was a disease that wiped it out.
Yep. Some kind of crazy ass fungus or tarantula or T-Rex or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it was a Tyrannosaurus tarantula fungus of some sort. So
Tyrannosaurus fungus Rex.
Dinosaurs aren't as big as they are.
The eight-legged Tyrannosaur. An eight-legged Tyrannosaurus fungus. Look at my gill spore. Look at my gills. I have many spores.
But so Ken Ham thinks that the Flintstones was a documentary.
Yep.
Yes. And so does Dr. Dino.
Oh, check this shit out. I do a good pirate. Check this shit out. Yarn, tis I, no beard, scourge of the Schuylkill River. Lower your mainsail in your underwear and prepare for a board you'll never forget.
How many ladies fell for that one?
There's been a few. And you just tell them, hey, lower your mainsail in your underwear. Prepare for a board you'll never forget.
You sure you didn't try out for the Pirates of the Caribbean movie?
I tried out, but there's some no name that got the part instead of me. I should have been Sparrow. Yeah, no name. No. I'll just sit over here at the corner and be quiet. Oh, if you want to hear something that's really hilarious, I'm a foreman that's an atheist that is also a ordained minister, so I can perform weddings and last rites and all that cool shit.
No.
Um,
I'm going to
yeah.
say no. I'm going to say no because
I
reason.
created my own religion too.
What's that
So
called? The
were you
Bono
raised as a
Secret-
religion.
Mormon?
The Seekers of Peace and Light. What's that?
Were you raised as a Mormon?
No, I got kind of sucked into it when I was a little bit older, when I was a teenager.
Oh, really?
It was kind of a thing of convenience. I did it to make other people happy. I tried to, I tried to believe. I grew up in Texas, the buckle in the Bible Belt, and I tried to believe. Baptist. I went to Sunday school. Sang the fucking songs, listened to the lessons, and it just nothing ever made sense to me. It just didn't. There was nothing coherent. It was, there's this, but they never worked together. There was no coherent picture. And so I tried so hard to believe. I wanted to believe, but nothing worked. And I just had to finally call it bullshit.
Well, I had the Christian upbringing, but I rejected it because there was too much faith in there. I mean, I didn't understand how you can determine anything using faith. It just makes no sense.
I've come to the conclusion that faith is the most dishonest position you could take.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have two thoughts on this, which is why I left Catholicism. Is one, you are born with original sin. And the other part is the moment you are born, you're already damned to hell unless you repent.
Yeah, I've got issues with that.
How's that for, come on, come in, we'll treat you nice, but you're going to hell anyway.
We've got a God here that sets up this system of, you're born a sinner. He set aside a special place where you're tormented for all eternity, fire and, tongues on your nipples and shit like that. And that wouldn't be so bad normally. But, anyway, getting back to it. He sets up all the rules that sends you there. But if you don't play his game and supplicate yourself to him, then he sends you there, but he loves you anyway.
That's exactly it.
And then you've got things like substitutional atonement. I mean, that's fucked up, isn't it?
Yeah.
How can you atone for something you didn't do?
Exactly.
I mean, that's
Or in the case of Mormons, baptisms for the dead.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't they do that to someone and it actually made national news?
They've done it for a lot of people.
No, it was someone who wasn't a Mormon. That was prolific.
It doesn't matter.
Oh,
They'll do baptisms for the dead for anybody. They'll just do a list of names, just boom, boom, boom. Take the same person, dunk them 20 times, send them on, bring a new person in, dunk them 20 times for 20 other people, send them on, and just continue right down the line.
They dunk the corpse, do they?
No. No, they put someone in place of the corpse.
It's by proxy.
Yeah, I hear about.
So let's say for example, I walk into the tank and I I get baptized in the name of George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, Benjamin Pierce, all the presidents of the United States. And then so suddenly I walk out of the tank and they're all baptized.
That's a neat trick.
Oh yeah. And that's one of the ways you earn brownie points within the church is by doing baptisms for the dead. That doesn't make any sense to me. And the thing is, I knew people that were lining up like, oh yeah, I'll do that shit. I'm sign me up. I'm there. I'll do baptisms of the dead. It's like, and I was trying to figure out, okay, how does this work? They're already dead, and if you believe in an afterlife, they're already where they're going. What is this baptism supposed to do? If they're in hell, is it supposed to yank them up out of there and throw them up into heaven? What the fuck? I never got it. I never understood it. Another thing, here's another little info bit about me. At one point, I was the youngest master mason in my lodge. So I'm also a Freemason. Or was. That ought to make those flatties run from me. I didn't stay a member of the lodge very long because I got really bored with it.
Oh my God. So they baptized President Obama's dead mother into the Mormon faith.
Okay, there you go.
Where's the rest of it?
And see, big brownie points to the person that was in the tank for her.
They did it to Steve Irwin, Elvis Presley,
Yep.
Adolf Hitler. The Mormons baptized Hitler.
By proxy,
Yeah.
to save his soul.
And Anne Frank.
Yep. It wouldn't surprise me at all.
Princess Diana.
You could read any name and it would not shock me in the least.
Pope John Paul II. A Catholic.
Yeah, he's a Mormon now.
You can't re-baptize someone who was already baptized into a different religion. That's just wrong.
Want to make a bet? They did it.
Oh my God. Who else is there? Gandhi. Why did his soul need to be saved?
Because he was doomed to hell because he wasn't a Mormon.
Joan of Arc. She was a witch.
She didn't weigh the same as a duck.
Oh, jeez. Mormons are a special type of whoopsie.
Strange. Yeah. Nice people though, great folks, hard workers, honest as the day is long. But they got some messed up religious beliefs.
Oh my God. They baptized Ned Kelly.
Okay, I'm not sure who that is.
And the most famous Australian bush ranger or outlaw.
Okay, now I know.
Also Robert Menzies, one of our former prime ministers, and Sir Donald Bradman.
Okay, well there you are.
That's no.
Weird.
That's wrong. And this was an article from only last year.
Yeah.
And Indigenous people as well.
Yep.
That no, you don't do that to the Aboriginal community. No.
Yeah, I get that shit. I'm Native American. I get it.
But who would have made the decision and the authority to baptize these people in the first place? The family?
The church.
It's in the Mormon doctrine.
Yep.
So they can do it on your behalf without even your consent.
Bingo.
Or your family's consent. Okay.
Bingo.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so former Prime Minister Malcolm Fraser, Joe Lyons, John Curtin, Alfred Deakin, and Robert Menzies have all been by proxy baptized.
Yep. So they're all Mormons now.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
And you call Mormons honest?
And Mormons got the same God as Christians and Catholics?
In their worldly dealings, yes, they are.
Okay.
I have not met a bunch of people that were, harder working, straight up honest, their day-to-day living and their worldly dealings.
And Ned Kelly was a Catholic too, by the way.
Well, that's great. He's now a Mormon. He's a former Catholic.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up. I know. I get it. And I agree. It's fucked up. And keep in mind, this is someone that was on the inside telling you this. So it's not like you're hearing it from, from a website.
What's that for?
A
You
lot of the
people who idolise Ned Kelly are usually idiots. Oh, okay.
A lot of the people I went to church with, and I saw them on a weekly basis and some on a daily basis, were the ones going down to the temples for baptisms for the dead, to do this. I never did it. I found it kind of creepy.
So this is where they get it from. Latter-day Saints trace posthumous baptism to the Apostle Paul, who wrote in 1 Corinthians 15:29, else what shall they do which are baptized for the dead, if the dead not rise at all? Why are they then baptized for the dead?
There you go.
Then don't baptize them, you dumb bastards. I think they've misread that.
Wait, a religion is misreading and misinterpreting a piece of the scripture for their own use gain? What?
What? Who'd do that?
I don't believe that.
Yeah. Else what shall they do which are baptized for the dead, if the dead not rise at all? Why are they then baptized for the dead? Then no, you shouldn't be baptizing them because they don't rise. You.
Just confused archaeologists. I want to be buried with a midget.
Listening to that, they're basically stating if someone rises from the dead, they need to be rebaptized to bring them back
Not
into
necessarily.
life. No, this is how I interpret it.
Well, but it's not how everybody interprets it.
Well, it's my way or the highway. Go on.
That's funny.
But it's basically saying, in the advent of someone rising from the dead, they need to be rebaptized to save their soul again.
And what if they don't want to be baptized if they rose?
Yeah.
Well, when they're walking around going,
Brains.
how you gonna get
Brains.
how you going to get a straight answer out of them?
Only if you can offer them some brains.
Mormon brains. Blue.
Brains. 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 Oh yeah, we're having a fun time in the old town tonight.
Wow, it's going to get down to 9 degrees here tonight. It's supposed to be
Good.
summer. Almost summer. The hell?
It's just coming on. Give it time. You got about 3 months to go before summer hits.
Month and a half actually.
About 4. Okay.
Yeah, we'll get the odd day here and there that might be a little bit warmer than normal, and then it'll go cold again with a little bit of rain, and then it'll creep up towards summer, slowly.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of like we're on some form of rotating oblate spheroid, maybe,
No.
that has
'Cause
weather
where
systems and
Because
atmospheric
where I'm at,
conditions.
it's going to be getting down to like 20 below and wind howling, snow.
Oh, that's making me cold just thinking about that.
Yeah. And that's 20 below C.
Oh, real numbers.
Yeah, not freedom units.
Yeah.
Freedom units, you're looking at like 30 below. I do find it interesting though that at 40 below the two scales converge at that point. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, 40 below for you is 0.
40 below for you. 40 below Fahrenheit is 40 below Celsius.
I got no idea what that. Yeah, that. Oh yeah.
What, 40 below?
Nah, something Pip posted in I can't share it. Bugger.
Ha
Oh, wait a minute, I might be able to open the original.
Bagger.
There we go. No, that didn't work either.
Bagger.
Oh, I've got to turn that off. There we go. There we
Bagger.
go. There, I got it now.
All right.
Now we can read it.
Your search for minus 40F equals minus 40C. Your search did not match any documents.
Okay, go to Google and put what is 40 degrees F in C.
I'll read this out for people that can't read. I don't know. It's
Or too
somebody.
drunk to read.
Oh yeah, I don't know where it's come from, but there's been a bit of talk about the drought lately. But has anyone stopped to think about the impact daylight saving has had on the climate? An extra hour of sunlight causes more evaporation and therefore drought. The two states that don't have daylight savings, Queensland and Western Australia, are not in drought. It seems to me we never had drought in this country before daylight saving came along. I call on New South Wales, Victoria and Tasmania, South Australia to abandon daylight savings this year. The drought has already had enough. Surely we don't want to make it any worse. Gee, some people can come up with remedies. Blame it on daylight saving. Yeah, okay.
It was getting.
But
Told you.
But to 0, there's
ya.
a 70-degree difference.
At 0, there's not a 70-degree difference.
Well, a
There's got to be
30-degree difference.
There's got to be a place where the two scales converge, and that's it. Minus 40.
That's a
Celsius
stupid
and
place to
Fahrenheit,
converge.
same thing.
Well, It's a stupid place to converge.
Well, it is a
Why is
stupid
it
place to
stupid?
converge.
Why? Damn you, why?
It's arbitrary.
In Australia, we'll never get minus 40.
Well, that's a good place to converge then, because you'll never get there. You won't have to worry about it.
Oh, no convergence.
It's a no convergence zone.
Yeah, no convergence like Gleam's paper.
Yeah, that's it.
I'll be back in a sec. You hold the fort, Daphne.
Aye.
All right.
That's another excuse I hear from you. I'll be back in this. Now, I've seen temperatures from Fahrenheit. It was about 65 below, up to about 120 above. I think it was about 122 above. So that'd be about 52 below to about 52 above, I think. Right in that zone somewhere. Let me double check. Do. And quick converter. And temperature. Fahrenheit to Celsius. Okay, yeah, it's 50 degrees Celsius. So I've seen about 52 below to 50 above. That's pretty good spread. Ugh. Oy, oy, oy. Zoom. You know, the US has a kid show named Zoom. Gonna zoom, 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 zoom. So who else is here? Zoom, 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 zoom.
Oh, anyway, back to like stuff.
Stuff and things.
I like things, but stuff sometimes gets in the way.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, how Grim in his Electric Universe. Okay,
Oh,
explain.
fuck.
No, it's just a general question. Explain to me then how Barnard's star can be blue and other stars that we see can be red.
Beats the fuck out of me. I don't know his system.
Yeah, that's on the color spectrum. Oh, but it's electromagnetic radiation. No, it's not.
First off, he's stolen my real life nickname. Secondly, it's half of what he says is based off of conjecture and assertions made without substantial supporting evidence. Notice how I worded that: substantial supporting evidence. There is
So,
some, but not
loose.
enough to make it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like we found these things that are anomalous, and
We think it happens everywhere.
maybe this is the reason behind it. We're not sure, but okay, maybe this is it. But when he started off on his Holocaust denial bullshit, that was when I kind of shut him out.
Yeah. Don't even like I draw the line. Anything to do with indigenous cultures or mass death being denied in any way, shape, or form, I draw the
Yep,
line.
that's kind of where I'm at. Yeah, Pete Shea started going off about how Sandy Hook was a lie. It was all just a bunch of actors, and how Columbine, the school shooting, was just a psyop. It's like, dude, I have met people and know people, not they're not friends of mine, but they're acquaintances who lost children at Columbine.
Yeah. Did he not see Michael? I know most people don't agree with Michael Moore, but when
Michael
he
Moore's
did,
a twonk.
but when he did his bowling for Columbine, okay, that's
Yeah.
what turned half the American public against the government.
I have an issue with people that can so easily poo-poo other people's loss.
Yeah, it's despicable, and
It
has
is.
no place. Has no place when what we are discussing is the shape of the goddamn Earth or physics.
I can't. So I shut off Pete Shea, Gribby. I'm done listening to him.
Mm.
I've anything he says at this point, straight through, in one ear, out the other. I'm not even going to consider anything he says.
Yeah.
Did you look into the electric universe on page Shields?
I started to, but then when he dropped his bomb, I was done with him. And what I did see was some conjecture. We're seeing things, and it could be this, but we're not sure. So we're not sure what to say. Kind of papers. There was absolutely nothing that was conclusive or indicative of this electric university is talking about.
Yeah, it's on the fringe. It's out there. It's not mainstream. You see, that's the problem with it. And that's why I said something. Don't convince me. Convince the experts. When they've done that, then I'll take them seriously.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. It's
because I'm not qualified to evaluate these papers he brings up. I don't think he is either.
No,
on matters like this, I defer to the experts. So don't convince me. Convince them.
Yeah,
that's who I defer to.
Okay, what I learned when I was did my trade as a boilermaker. Okay, I did a thing called welder's theory, and it teaches you about electromagnetic properties. Okay, there's a difference between electromagnetism and electricity. Okay,
there is, yeah.
Yeah, okay, you need electricity to create electromagnetism, but you can create electromagnetism without electricity.
Right.
Okay, so that's the fundamental flaw these electric universe people have. They don't understand that little nuance into how you need one thing to create one, but you can create the other without that. They think because the Earth and the planets all have these electromagnetic outpourings of electrons and whatnot, think that there's some form of electricity behind it, but it's fundamentally flawed.
Well, yeah.
It was an explanation.
On page Shields that Grimm is also an anti-vaxxer. Did you know that?
Oh, that's even better. No, I didn't until just now.
He's an anti-vaxxer as well.
Oh, gee. Oh, boy, joy.
Now that one irks me because that's fucking dangerous.
I don't call them anti-vaxxers. I call them
anti-life.
I don't call them anti-vaxxers. I call them plague enthusiasts.
Yeah, they're anti-life.
Because those fuckers are dangerous. They cause deaths.
Yep.
Yes. From diseases we'd wiped out.
Right.
Yeah. Don't get Alan Evans in on this one. He hates anti-vaxxers.
I remember listening to some woman who was one of these aid charities. They were, I think it was the Philippines. They were trying to go there and bring health care, And she was just disgusted by them. You know, these people are doing so much fucking harm. These anti-vaxxers. Yeah,
they're plague enthusiasts.
They're killing people.
Yeah.
Anyway, just to let you know, Grimm's an anti-vaxxer.
Well, now I know. There's even less reason to listen to him. Yeah, I'm willing to listen to anybody that's being reasonable and can present evidence. But when they cross a certain line, I can't. I just can't do it. You know, and there comes a point where you got to write someone off and say, you know what, their bullshit is too far out there. Their bullshit is too far gone. I can't do this. So yeah. Yeah, when it comes to murdering kids, basically, then I'm done with you.
So what did he do to piss you off? Because you were willing to talk to him at one point.
Well, I'm willing to talk to anybody that's got something to bring to the table.
Yeah, but you said when he dropped that bomb on what do you mean by that?
Oh, he started talking about Columbine being fake and
really?
That sort of thing.
Yeah.
I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was basically, false flag psyop bullshit about, all these dead people aren't really dead. And it's like, whoa, dude, you just need to stop right there, pal.
I think these guys don't know what a psyop actually is.
What are we talking about? Psyop?
Yeah, I don't think some of these conspiracy theorists actually know what they are.
I don't like calling them conspiracy theorists. I call them
reality deniers.
Reality deniers would be another good one. Yeah. Because a theory is an overarching body of knowledge.
Based in fact.
Yeah. Tested and proven out.
I know what you mean, but they're using the colloquial version of theory, aren't they? When they say conspiracy theory.
And I'd love to change that before I die.
I know what you mean.
That's my life's goal. My life's goal is to change it from conspiracy theorist to conspiracy conjecturist.
Yeah, that would be more accurate, all right. But obviously, when they say theory, it's in the casual use of the word, not the scientific use.
That's a damn shame. People need to start being a little more accurate with how they use the language.
Well, no, it is actually valid to use theory in a casual sense because people do it. But
I'm talking about eliminating that.
I know what you mean.
It's it's like when people say
once words get it, start getting a usage in the vernacular. There's not a lot you can do about it.
Yeah, true, but hey, I can try. I might make headway. It's like when somebody says, well, I started this new diet regime. No, the Nazis were a regime.
Yeah.
You're talking about a diet regimen.
Okay. I want to put something to you. I want to put something
throw it
to
out
you.
there.
Okay.
Put it to me, big boy.
A psyop, okay? Designed to convey selected information to selected individuals to help unstabilize a government or change its way of thinking. Now, why on earth would you continue having mass shootings if it's not changing the mind of the government?
Yeah, I know.
And why would the government do it to itself?
Yeah, I know. Their answer is probably going to be something like to make people scared of guns so that they'll be willing to trade their rights for security. And I get it. People are doing that. And that's a damn shame. But it's not because of these psyops, it's because actual lives are lost and people are getting scared. People are doing stupid things like trading their freedoms for security.
Yeah, but
that's fucked.
Yeah, it's a psychological operation. So it has nothing to do with hurting or harming people. It's actually,
Yep.
look at advertising. Okay? If you
Yep.
find subliminal messaging in that, yeah, that would be a psyop. But killing innocent people, there's no way that's a psychological operation.
But see, according to them, it's nobody got killed. According to them, it's all just a sham. See, what they did was they all had, it was all actors.
I have a solution.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, it's like a firing solution.
Okay, what do you mean?
Intricate, and it needs 2 people to be involved.
Okay, throw it down.
Russian vids and 33 UC need to be put into the path. Need to be put into the path of a mass shooting, and tell us if it's real or not.
What, they need to be shot? Okay, I could agree to that.
But to have
Maybe
them
take out a
actually witness
kneecap.
it, to have them witness it, and then have and be able to still do the bullshit they do.
I'd say take out their kneecaps. Okay, I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, give them a little bit of hurt, but don't, so because you still need them to purvey their bullshit, even though they get involved.
Take out their kneecaps, maybe both elbows or one, so they can still mouse with the other.
Yeah, they're still going to be able to mouse to make the video.
Yeah. So okay, both kneecaps and one elbow. We can agree with that. But I don't wish any harm on them, you know. Just 2 kneecaps and an elbow. Oh, that's fucked up. No, those two Russian vids at 33 are so far gone. I don't even want to think about dealing with those two. They're gone.
Well, I just put another video into homework for Phuket Word. The stuff he comes out with is so weird. I don't know.
I think he's starting to lose his noodle. He's just.
Well, this time he's got eye level lesson for pilots flying down under. Now, okay, flat Earth eye level horizon, fly level with heart.
So now he's qualified to teach pilots. That's good.
Yeah.
Hey, what now?
We've got a resident pilot, so it's just never getting hold of him at the right time to come on the show, and we can discuss that.
Wolfie actually stated in one of his videos that for him to be able to actually get the horizon in his vision, he had to dip the nose of the plane. Okay, so normally when you're flying, you're flying at an angle of attack. So the back end of the plane is slightly below the nose of the plane.
Yeah.
To keep altitude. So if you're looking out the front of a Boeing, you can't see the ground from your where you're sitting. You have to tip the plane down to bring the horizon up. So how can they say that the HUD horizon is false?
Because they're idiots. They're fucking morons.
Yeah, they don't understand. The HUD horizon is telling you that you're flying level. It's the altimeter that tells you how high you are. This guy's, I like get a clue. Even just a half a clue.
I know.
Hello, everyone.
Yep.
No name's on his way out. Hey, Matt.
Howdy,
How's it
Buckaroo.
This is just this is just a random thing after, because I noticed Sean was on, so I thought I might as well start
Entertain
up
the
early.
troops.
Yeah, just entertain
Yeah.
for a couple of hours till my normal show starts in a couple of hours.
Yeah, starting early.
Yeah, it's starting
Cool.
a bit too early.
I just caught
Yeah.
up on Jose's chat from yesterday.
Mm.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
chat.
Oh,
Yeah, Spurs and Riley and someone else
Yeah.
from there.
oh, Riley
And they-
rage quit.
Yeah, and they're telling
Riley.
scientists how to science, which I
Mm.
find really highly amusing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
They
don't
don't
know the scientific method.
Yeah,
Yeah.
method.
The independent variable must be manipulated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
variable.
What about time?
Yeah.
Yeah, time.
And he demanded from, I think that was Laurie, he demanded show him a experiment right here, right now in a vacuum. So
Yeah, vacuum.
right, yeah. I just thought it was highly amusing.
Without gravity.
Yeah.
Yeah, without
Yeah,
gravity.
without.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to turn it off in the end. It was just getting too much for me.
Yeah, I got to about the 1.5 hour mark just after Riley
Oh.
disappeared, and I'm like, this is just going to be, these guys are just going to go hell for leather at Anthony and his stupidity.
Yeah, leather.
As soon as he started presenting, I had to turn it off. I thought, no, I'm not going to listen to this twat. It just
Did
has
anyone
Yeah,
read
listen.
that paper he wrote? Did anyone read it?
Unfortunately,
read it.
I have a copy of it on both my tablet and my phone.
You read it?
Wah, wah, wah.
It's like the ramblings of an insane 10-year-old.
Yeah, 10-year-old.
Yeah. Arr, arr.
You ought to do that on Jose's channel, Unpaid Shields. That'll really wind
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, shills.
Yeah. Arr.
Oh, it's good. Who's no name in the chat?
I don't know. They're just no name.
Yeah, name.
Yeah, pirate.
Arr.
Arr. No, I was just flicking through the channel, see what was about on. I see Terry was on. I thought I'll just come up and see what you guys are up to.
Yeah, I'm
They're just hanging out. Yeah, out.
We're seeing how many bottles of alcohol Shills can drink while we're doing a random hangout.
woohoo.
Gonna be a
It sounds a
drinking
bit-
and fucking and fighting.
Yeah, shield.
Yeah, fucking.
He's a bit on the tipsy side, is he?
No.
much you had-
He sounds quite normal at the moment.
Yeah, actually, I'm just kind of fucking around with you guys. I'm just having a good time, messing with your heads.
Classic.
Mhm.
So how's Phuket getting on with his anti-subs? So see, where's Wally was asking people to unsub from him.
Wah, 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 wah.
That was brilliant.
Thank you. I'll be here all week. Try the shrimp. Don't forget to tip your waiter. 2 shows on Saturday. You've been a wonderful audience.
Encore.
Uncle what? Call me Uncle Daddy, then we're in.
And don't call me Shirley.
Yeah, Shirley.
Surely
Really?
you can't be serious.
Really?
Yeah, serious.
Roger.
I got the vector, Victor. Have you ever been touching yourself in odd places with a shrimp fork and then decided, what the fuck is it with this flat earth bullshit?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, I do too. I was just checking.
Make sure there's no shrimp on the fork when you finish.
It doesn't have to be. I mean, it could be. Especially if it's got butter on it. Yeah. That's a good lube. Butter is a great lube.
I can actually agree with that. Margarine's better.
No, butter.
Margarine's not butter.
Moo.
No,
Gotta have.
no, you want butter.
Yeah, definitely butter.
Mm-hmm.
There was a YouTube video going about a few years ago about margarine being 1 molecule off plastic.
Oh, get bent. Do they also understand that we're 1 molecule of being fucking water?
Yeah, water. Yeah, water.
Yeah, coughing.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, sorry.
You gotta go where Shields is. That's where the laughs are.
Mm-hmm. Shove it in the hole, Stuart. So there I was.
Oh, you were there, so that's where you are?
No, that's where I was.
Oh,
That's
so
why
you're
I
not there
said
now.
so. Precisely. If I was there now, I couldn't be here now.
But how do I know there wasn't here?
You're not there. I'm here.
No, I'm here. You're there.
You're completely wrong. If I was there, I couldn't be here because you're there and I'm here.
But that's completely neither here nor there.
It
But
is
you're
here
also
because
you're
I'm
also
here.
there because I'm here.
Wrong, because
I'm
if you were here, I wouldn't be here. I'd be there. And since I'm not there, I'm here. So that means I'm here, you're there.
But
I'm
I
gonna
am
be
here.
neutral.
You're wrong. One rarely sees thingamajignas of a high degree in our contemporary sociological manner, but freeform doohickiness.
I'll remain
Anyway, the
neutral.
magic roundabout just left and it's calling your name.
I like to touch myself while wearing boxing gloves.
With a shrimp fork.
No, the shrimp fork, that's only for special occasions. But I'm trying to be,
I like to see-
all fancy.
I like to
Well,
see you
being
pick up the
posh.
shrimp fork with boxing gloves on.
No, that's where the magnets come into play. The shrimp fork is just when I'm trying to be posh.
Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, posh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, it's quite posh.
Kind
Yeah,
of like British porn. It's
British
like, Neville, I'm arriving. Yes, dear, I believe I'm arriving too. Shall we arrive together? Yes, let's. It's like, okay, great. Not to be confused with that wonderful Canadian porn. Oh, let's not talk about that.
Especially when they involve mooses.
No, is it moose or is it meese? What's the plural?
Moose.
What's the plural of moose?
Meese.
Moose, meese,
Meeses.
heis, he's.
Well, if goose is geese,
That'd be moose and meese. You got mouse, mice, house, heist.
A house
You
or
got ox,
Isn't-
oxen, box, boxen,
Yeah,
what's
but
what's the
isn't
plural of sheep?
sheep.
sheep?
Orgy.
Wrong country,
It is
Terry.
Oh, sorry. Oh, that's for all the Kiwis. Sorry, the Kiwis would have got that one.
Oh, Kiwi
Yeah.
being East Australia.
East Australia. Just over the pond, like you guys for England. They're just over the pond to England.
Use
just
guys,
do it.
huh?
You guys, yeah, you
Yeah,
guys.
you
Use
guys.
You guys.
Use guys.
Yes.
You sound
What
like
colour
Ali
is the
B.
sky? What colour's the sky?
Doesn't matter if you're a flat earther, you don't give a fuck.
It's use.
At
Use
night,
guys.
it's black.
No, it isn't. It's just dark.
It is because I said so.
Fuck off.
No,
I know.
you fuck off because I said
No,
so.
you fuck off.
No, I can't. I'm in bed eating me chicken, listening to you lot.
Hey, I don't care what euphemism you want to use for eating your chicken. I don't give a shit. No, you
I've
can
never
eat
heard it
chicken
called.
all night long. I don't care.
I've never heard it called eating chicken before.
You know, in America, men that like young boys are sometimes called chicken hawks. Let's not go there, okay?
Okay, let's bring in some more context to this. It's currently 6 p.m. in the state that I live in, and it's dinner time, and I'm
Mhm.
having heated chicken for dinner.
Yeah, well,
It's,
let's see. In the current state in which upon I live and breathe and stuff, it is like 0231, and I'm about 3/4 drunk because I drank a bottle of fucking brandy, and I'm gonna be silly right now.
It's 0800 hours and 31 minutes here.
And
Ah,
my
shut up. Nobody
the
fucking
tablet that I'm
Yeah,
talking to you on has just hit
8:31, I can
69%.
confirm.
Nobody fucking
69%.
cares.
69%. Always win with 69.
Nuh-uh. You know what the
Says
square root of 69 is, don't you? Eight
your
something.
mum.
It's
It's 8 something.
something.
Well, it is. It's mathematically correct.
It is,
I'm
yes.
Square root of 69 is 8 something.
I'm going to ask Spurs that question.
Yeah.
Oh, ask Rumpus.
Spurs.
Ask
Yeah,
Rumpus.
No, don't ask Rumpus.
No, don't ask Rumpus.
Yeah.
Unless you've got a few hours to spare.
Yeah, Rumpus.
Exactly. Well, actually, he'd probably just turn around and say, don't be stupid. It's got to be an even number.
Yeah, you moron. Don't be stupid.
What?
Don't be stupid. It's got to be an even number.
Yeah. I give up them fags. They're not very good for me.
Knowing Rumpus, you'd say it's 8.3066238629180075. Approximately.
Yeah, but hang on. Let me finish.
No. Give me 5 seconds.
Yeah,
The last time I gave you 5 seconds was a fucking week. I bet his wife loves him because that guy can breathe through his ears.
I'll be 5 seconds, darling. She's probably going, yes. Oh, shit.
Woo!
What's 5 seconds?
Score. No, just to go on record, Rumpus, really respect the guy. But he's got to admit he loves the sound of his own voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, his voice.
You know,
Yeah,
also,
it's
how does he know that people are understanding what he's conveying if he doesn't let them chime in and say, Thanks, Rumpus. Now I understand that a little bit better. Thank you for teaching me a little something today. Instead, he'll go, no, wait a minute. I haven't finished explaining to you what I had to teach you the first time.
I don't think he really cares.
Hang
Yeah,
on,
it cares.
hang on. Only another 5 hours to go.
Hang on, I haven't finished yet.
Yeah.
I've only got 37 hours left in this explanation.
What time did you say time finish, Rumpus?
Just 5 more seconds.
Time.
Rumpus is proof that time is relative.
Yeah.
He is walking proof of Einsteinian relativity.
It's relativity.
What, you mean that Rumpus will soon turn into a black hole and annihilate himself?
No, that only
No.
5 seconds will pass for him, but it's an eternity for us.
That's glorious.
Mm-hmm.
Do you reckon they'll call the black hole after Rumpus?
Probably not.
It'd take too long.
So I think a rumpus hole would be already taken by the BDSM community.
Wasn't it called the Rumpole of the Bailey?
Rumpole of the baby.
Is that like a rumpled foreskin?
Oh, that's a good job he wasn't in the chat with Jose last night.
But he
Paul
must,
Spurs,
foreskin, or
he must
Yeah,
take
Rumple's
he must take credit for, at least we're giving out the phrase when people get rumpused. I wonder what he thinks about that terminology now.
Yeah, does he know what it
It's
means?
a compliment, or
I don't think he gets it either way. I think he's so focused in on the facts of the issues and the numbers that it sometimes and sometimes he misses the larger picture.
Yeah, it's like he gets a run up, and then he's still running
Mm-hmm.
and running,
Mm-hmm.
running and running and running and running and running, and there's no climax. You bastard!
You know, there's a climax. They splat him in the face with a pie. And not the good kind of pie either. We're talking like one made out of wood and metal.
run, Rumpus, run.
Run, Forrest, run.
Stop rumpusing.
Here's my Jenny.
Where's my Terry?
I'm still here.
No.
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 Yeah.
Line clock hero. Cool.
Jaw what? Jawbreaker?
What brand are you drinking, Shields?
Alcoholic time.
Not a clue, man. It could be like Fred's brandy. I don't care. I just look at the proof. If it's of X amount of proof, I know it'll kill X amount of pain, and it's like, all right, I'm cool with that.
Taste doesn't matter. The proof does.
Yep. Is basically a situation of fuck quality. I don't care.
The full title of this video might be
Oh, that was just me. I can't help it getting bleed through sometimes.
Okay, you said something about this video is what?
Oh, it's a video that I've just put into my homework on Discord. Why do prime numbers make these spirals? I'm going to have a look at that to see what that's all about. I have to figure out what a prime. I have to figure out what a prime number is first. I've heard about them.
Prime number is only divisible by itself in 1. Next.
Okay.
And something.
Yeah, thanks for playing the home game. Here's the lovely home edition. So moving on.
Okay.
Simon Dan's got a continuous loop of what's his Bob Noodle and
for 16 hours.
Yeah,
or 16 minutes.
It's a continuous loop going, 15 degrees of movement. And Jeranism says, interesting. And it just keeps playing over and over and over.
15 degrees of drift. Interesting.
Interesting. That's ironic.
15 degrees of drift. Interesting.
I might nick that and put it on my page. And just keep leaking it into the Jose's chat tomorrow.
I'd do it.
Yeah,
I'd do it just to piss him off.
Yeah. Jose will find it funny.
Oh, you need to get it. Oh, you need to get into 24/7 server.
I can do it.
And get onto their live stream and put it in there.
I can do it.
24 hours, 15 degrees per hour. Interesting.
Crickets.
Crickets?
Fucking crickets.
No, I haven't got a cricket button.
There's a blowing of a
Crickets.
nose.
Holy shit,
Tell you-
crickets.
They're big, loud crickets down your end, Chills.
Yeah. Big fucking
Crickets.
crickets. You just throw a saddle on those bastards. Ride them around.
Fuck a snore loud.
Mm-hmm.
Digital denom. No, I can't really say that. It's too early in the morning. I haven't been asleep yet.
That's me. I updated my name.
Right. You're digitized now.
Yep.
Are you CGI?
No, I'm in 3D. Ha!
Oh,
I'm in 4D. Suck it.
Yeah, time's an independent variable. Unless you're manipulating it, it can't be real.
No.
No.
My Riley logic is getting there.
Yeah, the other variable that Riley doesn't think of is if you close your eyes.
Oh, the
Could we not
observer.
reverse logic on them? Agree with everything they say.
Do you really
Next
think that
time
would
I-
work?
Yeah, that confused the fuck out of them. I just
Sure,
keep
but
asking
would
whether
it really work? But would it really work?
don't know, but that'd be funny.
Well, of course it'd be funny, but how long do you think you'd carry it on?
I don't
Well, I
know.
wanted to play with Spurs when he came onto my show the other week, and I didn't get a chance to.
Where, Ricky? I want to be in the show.
Where,
I think-
chemo? Where?
As soon as I let him on, it was like flies to a pile of shit.
Wham!
Yes.
Yeah, store.
Ah, winch.
Yeah, I'd like to open a channel and just let them everyone just attack everyone, not moderate it, just let them get on with it. So it's just one chaos. Everyone's shouting over the top.
It'd be an incoherent babble within 5 seconds.
It just completely, just keep put it on a time loop when they finish talking.
Yeah, time
15.
loop.
And right at the end of it, have Bob Noble and Jeranism. 15 degrees of drift.
Interesting.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah. And then bloody crickets again.
Hmm.
You ever heard of a drunk cricket?
Nope.
Not until now. Learn something new every day.
They chirp slowly. Grrr.
Chirpa derpa derpa.
Grrr.
I found it funny. I was talking to there's a guy from
Grrr.
Montreal. He was on about gravity time, and you can't bend space time, and that he calls bullshit. And I said, "Do you understand how it
Sure.
works?" And he went, "Yeah." I said, "Well, why are you calling it bullshit then if you know how it works?" Just contradicted himself.
Mhm.
It was quite funny. Hello, Pip.
Good
Hi,
morning. Good evening.
Ah,
How
the
do you
little
do,
pocket
Buckaroo?
rocket.
Congratulations, Terry. Well done.
Yeah, that was a surprise to me.
Yeah, he didn't even do anything.
Still don't. I'm not going to change.
It's that 12 minutes of undebunkable flat Earth proof.
Yep, and the,
That's
and
it,
the
isn't it?
views and the views keep going up and up and up on that for some reason.
Yeah, views.
What's it up to? What's it up to now? Oh, it's only up to 226 views.
That's all right.
No.
Mhm.
I don't think I'm going to make another one. That was a bit hard to make that one, the first one.
Use that hard.
Is that the continuous nighttime one?
No, my very first upload of Flat Earth Proof.
Oh, right. I thought it was quite funny.
Well, I didn't even know it went
What
for
was-
12 minutes and 35 seconds, to be precise.
1, 2, 3, 5.
Well, lemon birds in 24/7.
He's been quiet recently, hasn't he?
Hmm. Oh, he's not right now. He's unmuted, so that's odd.
Ooh, lemon bird.
Hmm. Normally got some shit to spout.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
What, tell you about
Well.
shit or spouts?
Yeah, spouts.
Yeah.
That in Gem Panda server, I think I left it. Find it again.
Is that the 24/7 2.0 one or the old one?
2.0.
Oh, the 2.0.
Yeah. 2.0.
But that's what I said.
Yeah, said.
I think you need some sleep, unpaid.
No, he's going well.
Nope.
No, he's going well.
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm waiting for my time to pounce.
Yeah. I'll be ball for life's in there.
Mm-hmm.
Who else is in there? Oh, Demok.
No, I definitely don't.
Monkey Sage.
Yeah, Sage.
Who else is in there? We know.
Guess
Oh, the rig's in there, obviously. I'm just trying to find any more flat Earth stuff that's come out that's anything different to discuss, and
the
everything.
cat words.
Yeah, I've already got him in homework.
Got that one.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that.
words.
I haven't.
Oh, it's choked glass balloon.
Yeah, Phuket word's the only thing I've got there.
Really?
Might be the wrong time of day to find anything. Who else is out there?
Well, what sort of thing are you looking for, Terry?
Ah, different.
Something we can laugh at later.
Yeah, different.
Has Nathan
Yeah,
Oakley
laugh.
put anything up? Has Oakley put anything up lately?
Not that I found on my notifications.
Ow.
When's the last time Nathan Oakley did anything?
Original? It's the 60s.
What's his channel named under? Something Warrior, isn't it? Sleeping Warrior. That's it.
Yeah.
See when he's last.
Isaac Butterfield uploaded. Hairy feminist demands you love periods.
I watched
No.
like the first 5 seconds. I went, oh, fucking go with it. No. They're like making a
No.
rap about it and everything. It's ridiculous.
No.
So it would go in our show, would it? Not
Probably.
ridiculous.
No. Not gonna happen. We need
Blue
more
Marble
Legos.
Science put one up about the plain truth. Gyro compasses, so you might be able to find that.
We need more Legos.
The Plain Truth put something up about gyros.
Well, Blue Marble Science has done a debunk of it.
Ah,
Yeah,
right.
debunk.
Go away.
Yeah,
Get
bunk.
to bed.
Yeah, away.
You've been at Grimby's stash. Plain truth. Oh no, it's. Oh, wait a minute.
I did catch up on Jose last night. This morning, Pip. I got as far as when Riley started presenting. I thought, no, I can't listen to that.
I didn't watch it. No, I just.
Yeah. I turned it off then.
I think a few of
Yeah,
us stayed. A few of us stayed in the other meet and just lay there for a wee while, and then when Sleeping Warrior went away, we left. We went back. No, I wasn't going to listen to that. Oh, thank goodness someone here for a wee while. Don't say it.
He will.
Yeah, will.
He's class, isn't he?
Oh dear. Hi, Shanji. See, I pay attention to the chat. I was talking to you a lot in the chat earlier and you were ignoring me. I wanted to show you this.
Yeah, chat.
I thought Sean was going to bed. The hell?
Well, I guess not, huh?
No.
Back at you there, pal.
Yeah, pal.
Yeah, pal.
I found this on
What's it?
Facebook this morning.
What's this?
Yes,
I can only see.
we saw that before.
You see it?
No, I don't see it. Read it to me.
I can't really. It's better in an Australian accent, really.
Okay,
I
I'll do it.
can't bother. I've got my eyes covered.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Blame daylight savings. There's been a
Blame
bit of talk about the drought lately, but but has anybody stopped to think of the impact of daylight savings has had on the climate? The extra hour of sunlight causes more evaporation and therefore drought. The two states that don't have daylight savings, Queensland and WA, are not in drought. It seems to me we never had drought in this country before daylight savings. I call on New South Wales, Victoria, Tasmania and South Australia to abandon daylight savings this year. The drought is already bad enough. Surely we don't want to make it any worse. You too.
Well, if that's an Australian Ritter, he's taking the piss.
That's an Australian.
Yeah.
Piss.
That's funny. Yeah.
For God's sake.
I don't even want to know what the fuck's going on there, but I'm kind of intrigued and curious.
Pip,
Yeah.
have you let the gimp out of the fucking basement again?
I don't know what he's doing. Is there any other room?
9 o'clock hero said I had a jar for daylight saving, but it went dark at night.
Oh, good grief.
You ought to keep that article for him, Alan. You'll like that. Or present it to flat earthers because they'll probably believe it.
Funny thing is,
right.
Western Australia has daylight saving.
Oh, do they?
Mm-hmm.
Do you get more drought since you start turning the clocks forward?
The funny thing is, we were in drought during freaking winter, you numpties.
Western Australia does not have daylight saving.
They used to,
right?
But they still had droughts.
I'm going to run for now. I need to go to the shop, but I'll be back shortly.
What you running?
Okie dokie.
I am taking all the cups from the bowling club to the jewelers to get engraved.
I'm wearing my cup. Don't get it engraved.
Okay. Not while you're wearing it. No, I wouldn't do that.
Engraved.
Ooh.
Engraved. Okay, bye for now.
Bye for now.
now. Just waiting to pounce. Like the wily cougar. Meow. I'm a shark.
Yeah, I'd honestly like to know if that person was being real. Do they think that when we put the clocks forward, we're actually getting extra daylight?
Yeah, probably.
The day's still as long, and
Yes.
still as hot without it.
Don't spoil their day. So if I put my clock backwards when it gets about 6 o'clock in the evening and put it back to 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I'll get another 3 hours of daylight.
Mm-hmm.
Daylight.
But only if you climb all the way to the top of the ladder. If you only climb up one of the rungs, it's only an hour. If you climb up 2 hours. Sorry, man. That's the way shit works. Physics, man. Deal with it. Yeah, physics. Mic drop.
What's that?
Boom.
There simply is no fixed set of steps that scientists always follow. No one path that leads them
Wrong.
unerringly to scientific knowledge. There are, however,
Wrong.
certain features of science that give it a distinctive character as a mode of inquiry.
Wrong.
The nature of science, the American Association for the Advancement of Science.
Oh wait, this is American? Right.
Wrong. You said it wrong. America.
Well, that's before I knew it was American, in which case it has to be right.
You're still wrong because you said it wrong. It's America.
Wrong.
America.
America, beer, Eagles, pussy, yeah, woo. I am home of beer.
Endangered species, yeah.
Yeah, it tastes like chicken, yeah.
Is Trump one of these lizards?
He's an asshole.
Oh, is he a reptilian overlord, is he?
No,
That's it,
he's a reptilian overlord.
Right.
He's a gigantic walking asshole. He's reptilian. With a
Okay.
C, not a P.
We made Sean laugh. That's good.
I try to make everybody laugh. That's why I walk around naked.
Bacon.
You know, back in the old days, like Victoria or Elizabeth in England, they wore pubic wigs.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck, man?
It's called a merkin.
Yeah, I know what it's called, jackass. I'm the one that brought up the topic.
Well, are you wearing one right now?
Well, no, not on my pubic zone, but I am wearing it on my chin.
Does that come
It's
with
made
bacon?
with genuine trout pubes. It's the finest, most delicate pubic wig that exists. I deserve only the best.
Who?
Do you know how many trout that they've got to harvest in order to make one merkin from trout? It's more expensive than caviar. Or
What?
cavias. Yeah.
Caviars.
That's one step better than caviar.
That's higher.
It is.
Then
But
how
only by
good's-
one.
How good's Cavazee?
Cavities are real fun. That's when we're getting into the party zone.
Yeah, party zone.
Yeah, zone.
You know this quote.
Yeah, this.
How do we know it actually came from the nature of science, the American Association for the Advancement of Science? Where's
Which quote? Which quote?
are you
One on
looking
the
at
screen.
YouTube?
Yeah.
Where what?
I know it's from nature of science because it's got stars in the background.
What quote?
Well, if you look, it's got
Yeah,
stars in the back.
Yeah, cite your resources. Don't
Yeah,
be a model.
but
What's your variable?
yeah, what's
I
independent
had
about it?
I had myself muted the whole time.
Hey, you suck.
That's that East Coast thing, isn't it?
Must be.
Mute yourself, then have a rant, then come back in and say, "Oh, I was muted that whole time."
Well, I'd had something really deep to talk about, and now I've forgotten what it was.
You suck.
Put it on rewind, and then you'll remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Only if you got a smartphone, though.
Yeah, phone.
I haven't got a phone, so I'm not that smart.
Yeah, smart.
It sounds like our politicians in chambers.
So who else is eating a whole quart of mayonnaise one sitting?
Oh, I don't know if I could. Oh,
I don't like mayonnaise that much.
mm,
You know, it'd
I
be
could
really
in
fun.
sandwiches.
Empty out a jar of mayonnaise, fill it up with vanilla pudding, and then go start riding around on the buses and stuff, just eating the vanilla pudding out of the jar, looking at people, just to see what their reactions are. Hello, hello. Would you like your mayonnaise? Hold the spoon out for them. Say, yeah, spoon.
I tried that phrase on Spurs yet. If you say oranges slowly, it sounds like gullible.
It
Oh, let's
does.
see if he'll.
It actually. A buddy of mine tried that shit on me. He said, you know, gullible's not in the dictionary. So I opened up the dictionary, looked, and I said, I'll be damned, you're right. I closed it. And I closed it and sent it off to the side. Like 10 minutes later, he gets up, he grabs the dictionary, looks at it, you suck. Boy, he felt stupid.
So you realised what the word gullible meant after you looked it up in the dictionary.
He did. Yeah. Yeah, gullible.
No, but there's only one right way to build a house. You can build it the wrong way several times, but you can only build it the right way once.
Who says?
Gullible people.
Cite your sources. Cite your sources.
Tomato
Needs to
sauce,
be
barbecue
empirical,
sauce.
something, indicative, something.
No,
You know.
no. You've got it all wrong. It's empirical and exclusively indicative.
Like I said, it was empirical, something indicative.
something.
It's like, you know, when they're playing your national anthem and you're up there like, la, 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 just kind of trying to fake it, you know?
Yeah,
Fake it till you make it.
I often watch people singing the national, even the American national anthem. They'll show everyone lined up, all mouthing the words as it's going, and their mouths are not even in sync with the words. Okay.
Well, what do you expect from a pack of fucking idiots? I mean, really?
That's because they're rapping. That's because they're rapping.
No, they're idiots. There's a big difference.
What's that? It's from years worth of SNL failed lip syncing services.
No, it's from years of single parent families that don't give a fuck. You know, single parent families that name their kids like Tyrone and Chlamydia. This is my dog, you know, urethra and shit like that. It's like, what the fuck, you know? You know, what is wrong with the names like Ellen and John and Francis and Sarah and shit like that? You know, you got to start making shit up. You're like, this is my daughter, Cy Phyllis. You know, what the fuck? You know, God, get with it, people. America has been pussified far enough. We don't need the people pushing the agenda further and faster. I don't get it.
The snowflake generation.
Oh, fucking punch him in the mouth. Punch him in the mouth and let him learn what pain is all about.
Oh, I'm offended. I'm in so much pain.
Yeah, fuck you. If you're offended, that doesn't mean you're right. Kiss my ass. Move on. Next.
Your way of
Goddamn,
talking to me
I would-
offended me.
Fuck you. Get back to school or get back to work. One of the two, but get out of my basement, you son of a bitch.
The gimp in the basement wasn't nice to me. I feel violated.
Yeah, fuck you. I'll show you violated. We'll come to a party with me next weekend. I'll show you why that gimp suit's got a zipper mouth on it.
Oh, yours comes with a zipper, does it?
Oh, the extra model does. You got to pay for that. The zippers cost more. At least the good gimp suits, the quality ones.
What does Trump say when he looks in the mirror? Answer:
Oh,
I'm better
fuck.
than you.
Yeah. I don't call him
Nice
Trump.
one.
I call him the Yam.
Sweet potato.
No, it's
A
because
fucking
he's a
yam.
spud.
No, because he's orange. Because he's orange. A fucking
Is he
yam.
gullible as well?
Yeah,
He's
you
a
can see
fucking
he's had a
idiot.
fresh. You can see when he's had a fresh spray job done because he's still got the goggles marks around his fucking eyes.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, goggles.
Shit.
I need a cigarette.
Then have one.
I'm having one.
Good, enjoy.
I
it.
gotta get up out of bed first. I got one of them hospital beds you just gotta press the button on for a while before it flattens out.
Flattens out.
Flatbed.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you guys. What old bed? I can have an old crinkly hospital bed if I want one.
You need to turbocharge those motors on those beds so you can make it move a bit faster.
Yeah, right. Press the wrong button, it turns me into a goddamn hairy taco.
Oh, I know how
Yeah,
the flat Earth was made.
I could use some hairy taco right now.
How was the flat Earth made?
Oh, God was trying to iron out the kinks from his perfect design.
Wait, are you saying God's kinky? Because I'm there, dude. If he's got a kink going, I'll party with him.
Well, doesn't the Bible state that if you rape a woman, you have to take her as your wife?
No, only if she's pretty.
Only if she's pretty.
Oh yeah, here we go. I'm back in the saddle again. Fuck.
I thought you said you were in bed, Shields, not in a saddle.
Well, I'm sitting up now having a cigarette. I do not smoke in a horizontal position. I refuse to do that.
Yeah,
I've had friends.
That's death
I've had friends
coming.
I've had friends get terribly hurt in fires because of that. So I don't allow myself to do that.
Well, you should stop throwing them in the fire when they're smoking, Shields.
Have you guys watched these videos with Antifa?
No.
Okay, it's short for anti-fascist, ANTIFA.
Oh, you mean the fascists that are against fascism?
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically, yeah. These little cocksuckers. Oh, these people, I mean, excuse me, sorry. I didn't mean that.
They're
Past
more
judgment.
violent than the anti.
Yeah,
And
cop
then
These little
smokers.
fuckwits.
Yeah.
No, these little punk ass bitches that'll cover their face with a mask and then terrorize people.
And they're against fascists.
Yeah.
I am an old man, and I'd love to see some of them try and fuck with me. I'd punch them in the face, then before they could say "ow," I'd have the barrel of a gun down their throat and say, "All right, motherfucker."
Who's a fascist now, bitch?
Yeah. Who's your fascist now? Who's your daddy?
Actually, unpaid shills. The funny thing is,
Mm.
they're all baby-faced little morons, and they'd probably
They
look
are.
at your beard and go, "Sorry, sir."
You're a psycho hobo homeless Santa Claus. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I want my presents this year.
Yeah. Now I've had very good friends tell me that I look like a psycho homeless hobo Santa Claus, so I'm cool with that.
Well, at least we'd recognize you coming then, Shills.
But see, but the thing is, and all bullshit aside, I'm not a violent man. I'm really not. But when somebody fucks with me and mine, I can be pushed to do very violent things. And I have no compunction. I have no compunction ramming my fist down somebody's throat, grabbing them by the liver and turning them inside out.
Oh, what's that awesome saying? Don't take advantage of a nice person, because they're going to be the worst person to have pissed off at you.
Yeah.
Well, my motto is I help my friends and God help my enemies.
Oh, you mean that non-existent imaginary friend?
Well, basically, yeah. The thing is, and all bullshit aside, this is the actual truth here. I used to do some terrible things to really good people for money. I was in collections, and I'm not talking for a bank.
Yes.
I was known as Stomper at the time, and I always got my money. I had a nice reputation, and I worked it. And
what did you use to ask them nicely?
Yeah, I would walk in, ask them nicely, please, could my boss was asking for that 5,000 you owe for the gambling debts, and really, if he could pay up, we'd really, really appreciate it.
Yeah, that's it.
Are you saying that while you're smashing his face on the ground?
No, typically I'd use pliers or a hammer.
Yeah, but you'd ask them nicely, though. You have to be polite.
Yeah.
No, I got out of it when I went to do one collection, and the guy's kids were there, and they saw what I was having to do to him to get the money, and that just broke me. That broke me. I couldn't do it anymore. It ended up that his wife went out and got the money, brought it back. She took the kids with her. I had to assure her several times, it's not you, it's not the kids. I'm here for him. And that just tore me up.
But here's a question, Chills. If they had the money, why didn't they pay up?
Because he was trying to hide it from her that he was gambling and doing dope.
Dumbass.
And he got himself in debt. Hey, I'm good for it. I'll pay. And then they called me in, and this is years and years and years ago. This is a long, long time ago, and I've changed a lot since then. I am, by my own admission, a nonviolent person.
He only uses one hammer now.
But if someone were to threaten me or someone I love, there'd be no stopping me. I'm a locksmith. There was to be no physical barriers that could stop me. I'm an ex-hacker. I can get past electronic security. You couldn't stop me. And I have a knowledge of how to inflict pain and not leave marks.
Yeah, from a long distance away.
No, I prefer it up close so I can enjoy the look on their face.
You masochist.
No, I'm a sadist, actually.
Oh yeah, sorry, sadist. Yeah.
I mean, Christ, I've had to remove 4 of my own fucking teeth. I mean, I understand pain.
Yeah. Yeah, we have to do that in England because we can't get dentists.
Well, and I was homeless. I had no choice. These teeth were killing me. And so I used a chopstick and a piece of broken concrete as a hammer. And I put the chopstick up against my tooth and I hammered it out with that piece of concrete. And I had to do that 4 times. And I'm regretting it now because I could have gotten them fixed if I'd had some access to medical, but I didn't at the time. I was homeless, so what am I going to do? And that just sucks. It really sucks.
Yeah, not a good place to
But
be.
no, it's not. But I mean, it's we are the sum of our experiences, and if I were to take away that part of my life, I would not be the same person that I am today. So I can't say I prefer to skip it, because I like who I am today. I'm a pretty decent guy. Um, there have been people in my life that I've been able to help, and I really enjoy that. One person, an old friend of mine, was about to lose his house. He got in a tough spot, and he got two months behind on his mortgage payments, and I was able to pay that for him. And I just told him, look, here's 2,500 that'll get you over the hump. Just pay me back 2,000 whenever you get the chance. There's no
That's
time
kind
limit
of
on it. There's no interest. Just keep the 500 and just pay me back $2,000. Another friend needed a car, so I got her a car because she was riding the bus everywhere, and that was just not working for her. So I got her a car, and weekly she tells me what a wonderful boon that this has been to her life, and she's so grateful. And I just told her, look, pay me back the 5,000 when you can. So it's made me feel really good that I can help people like this. And I'm broke. I live from month to month, and sometimes I have to live on ramen noodles. But you know what? That's no big deal. I've lived on less, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
So it makes me glad that I've been able to help people the way I have. It really does. And I wouldn't change that for the world.
Did they pay you back?
They're in the process of doing so.
Oh, bless them. That's
This
nice.
has only been a couple months since this has happened, so they're paying back as time goes.
Oh, cool.
And honestly, the guy with the mortgage that I helped, even if he doesn't pay me back a nickel, I don't care. I gave him the money. So, and we've been friends since I was a teenager, so I don't care if he doesn't pay me back a dime. We're still good friends. I don't care.
Yeah.
You could always help out by mowing your lawn or something.
Yep. I just he's my buddy, and that's what you do for friends.
Yeah.
I help friends, and God help my enemies. It's like that. And I'm in the process of possibly I've designed a new type of generator, electrical generator that may redefine how we look at generators. And it is patentable. There's been a patent search done on it. And if this thing works the way I think it works, and it, everything happens how I think it'll happen, I could be worth a shit ton of money here in the next few years.
As long as you didn't pinch the design off Flat Earth Ozzie Jesus. Did you hear about his design?
No.
It's a circular donut-shaped device with internal.
Well, I can tell you now,
with internal
If
fans.
it's donut shaped, no.
And internal fans that I can't remember how he got the fan going, but it's supposed to be perpetual, so it blows another fan and it'll generate electricity outside of it.
Alan was telling me about that. I just laughed my head.
Yeah, no, I know, so did I.
I'm not shooting for perpetual motion. I'm shooting for something that actually obeys reality.
Yeah, I know.
And there has been a prototype built, and this prototype powered a house for 10 minutes, and it did not bog down the motor that was driving it at all, and was only spinning at 1,200 RPM, and there was no overheating detected whatsoever.
Oh, brilliant!
And this unit was about 1 meter long by about 1/3 of a meter wide. And here in about the next month or so, I should be receiving a prototype unit.
Oh, wicked! Let us know how it was on.
When it was put into some CAD software to simulate it, it kept crashing it because the CAD software was thinking there's something wrong here. It's outputting way more than it should, and so it kept crashing. the voltage that
Oh.
it outputs is absolutely through the roof. There's no reason that it should be as high as it is. No known reason. And then the initial testing shows that it's actually outputting that. It's not just a simulation error. So I may be redefining the laws of physics as we know generators. So hopefully, if that's the case, then I'll be worth a shit ton, and I can set up a nice scholarship fund for the Chickasaws, my tribe, so they can go to college. I can set up some other charities, and I can die in poverty, and that's great. That's how I'd like to go. If I
Cool.
can
Have
die,
you
go ahead.
I was going to say, have you patented it?
Not yet. The patent paperwork is in the process.
Ah, cool.
The
Yeah.
search was done.
hope-
There was only one thing that was even close to it, and that's far enough away that I should still be able to patent my design.
Oh, wicked. Yeah, I hope it
And
all
this is
works
a
out.
design, and I've been carrying this design around in my head since I was a teenager. It came to me one day, just out of the blue. I was working on a completely different project at the time, and it just happened into my mind, and I've been carrying it around. Because at first the materials to build this really didn't exist, because the torsion stresses that would be put on these materials would have torn apart anything we had at that time. So material science had to catch up. Well, then after a while it became I didn't know anybody that could build it. So then I've run across someone that could prototype it and build it, and now we're off and running.
Oh, wicked.
So it's been, going on 50 years now that I've been carrying this around in my head.
Bit heavy, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is. Or
That's
as one might say, yeah, heavy.
That's a lot of weight off your shoulders.
Indeed.
You'll have a lot more space in your head too once you get rid of it.
Yeah, it's true. Especially if it's the size of 1 meter by about a third of a meter. But yeah, if all things happen and I can die poor with a lot of charities carrying my name, then great. That's how I want to go.
Cool. Sounds good to me.
Yeah, indeed. After all the bad things that I've done in the world, if I can leave a positive legacy, then my life will have been worth something, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've always been told never regret anything you do, but always, but never regret anything you've tried.
That's a good summation. I was told by a very fucked up but still somehow wise woman, never kick yourself or never beat yourself up over what coulda, shoulda, or would have been, because there's 100 old men, or there's millions of old men sitting on thousands of porches and hundreds of rocking chairs saying coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Just say, okay, it happened, and then move on.
Yeah. Yeah. Never be scared to fail. As long as you get up and try again. Failures. Okay.
The secret to success is getting up one more time than you're knocked down.
Yep. Yeah.
And that's just numbers. You can't argue with that.
Yeah.
And I've always prided myself on my ability to rebound from disaster. My life has been filled with disasters of one kind or another, as everybody's is.
Yeah.
Or almost everybody's. There's a few lucky people that never really see disaster in their life, but most everybody, sees all kinds of disasters in their life, and I came to the conclusion that, and I came to the realization that one's life is not determined by the disasters that come, but in how one handles them.
Yeah, quite. I've always said, you can't experience the highs unless you've been on the lows.
The wisdom of a
'Cause-
penny.
Yeah, you can't compare, can you? You don't know what high is unless you've had it taken. So
Well, and what I mean by the wisdom of a penny is just imagine holding a penny in your hand. You know, what's its value? It's 1/100th of a dollar, right?
yeah,
But if you were to take a grinder and grind the heads off that penny, it would have no value, right?
yeah,
Were you to
Well-
grind tails off that penny, it would have no value, right?
yeah.
So you've got to have both the heads and the tails, or the good and the bad, for that to have any value.
That's a good, yeah, it's a good summation.
That's the wisdom of a
Yeah.
penny.
I like that.
Yep. Yeah, for a drunk old man, I got a pretty good stockpile of wisdom up in this little noggin.
My daughter wants me to write a book, but I just can't be asked.
I've been told I should write a book with my adventures and such, and I thought about it, and I thought, you know, the two working titles that I probably have are either Pumping Irony or Don't Bleed on the Carpet. And the second one is actually from an instance in my life where, okay, first off, my mother was an alcoholic. My mother was a horrible alcoholic. She was strung out on Valium, and she was drinking booze a lot. And she had just recently divorced my father. And at that point in my life, my life was hell. My brother was 5 years older than me, and he would chase me through the house with a butcher knife trying to kill me. And I ran past my mother one day, ran past her. My brother was right behind me with a butcher knife chasing me. Yeah, I did a little zigzag back in one end of the house and then came tearing through the other, tearing through again, passed in front of my mother. My brother followed her, and I heard her say as we went past, "Don't bleed on the carpet."
Yeah, that'd be a good book title then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, just my life was such a cartoon at that stage. It was an absolute cartoon. And don't bleed on the carpet, a very practical, pragmatic thing to be said from someone who is out of their fucking head, drunk and strung out on Valium.
Yeah.
You know, how comical does it get?
That'd be a good summary at the end of your book. That little
Yeah.
story.
Don't
That'd be
bleed on the
brilliant.
carpet.
Carpet, yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
That's
I did,
brilliant.
however, I did write a couple of short stories that I'm kind of proud of. The two that I really enjoy. One of them is autobiographical in nature, and it's about when I was a bouncer. The other one is pure fiction. And if anybody's interested, I could link them in side chat if you'd like to read them. They're both short stories, 10 pages or less. That was my limit I placed on myself.
Oh, that's cool.
If anyone's interested, I can link them.
Mhm. Yeah, go for it.
All right. Let me go ahead and do that real quick.
Yeah.
I will kill my mic and let other people talk because I've been talking too much.
You can never talk too much, Shields.
Oh, yes, I can. I'm a Texan. You can talk.
Well, I was thinking of somehow trying to work out how to wrap this up so I could do some homework between now and the next hour. Next, oh shit, hour and a
Hour and a half.
Otherwise, I'll just leave this going.
Well, that's up to you, mate.
Well, if I just leave it going, people can just come and go when they want for now.
Yeah. What time do you normally start your show?
Our 9 o'clock.
Oh, right.
Couple hours, hour and a half. Yeah.
At 9 o'clock in the evening.
Yeah, our 9 o'clock in the evening.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 9:30 here now in the morning. But you're ahead, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, about 13 to 14 hours ahead.
I hate using these digital clocks on the Windows 10. I was so used to my Windows 7 analog clock, and I could just glance at it.
Terry.
What?
Terry.
What? What?
Terry.
What?
Get over it.
I was just waiting for Shields to post these links. I don't know if he's putting them in our chat or in YouTube chat.
No, you just put them in internal.
Ah, yeah, I see him. 23. Hey, Sam.
Back.
Hello, Pip.
Just to let you know, Emdet doesn't want to hear the rugby score. Cover your ears now. Scotland
What
are winning
rugby?
42-0.
Who against?
Russia.
Ah,
Yeah.
right.
But it's still 42-0.
It's nice to have Scotland win, though. That's cool. I'm good with that.
So if we beat Japan, that's us qualified.
Oh, wicked. Is this the World Cup, I take it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
Just thought I'd let you know.
Yeah. Congrats. But Shields just posted a link in the chat of a book he's written. It's only like 10 pages. Didn't know if you're interested.
I'll have a wee look, yeah.
Anonymous Rhino. John
Not clicking it.
You'll have a read of that later.
Mm-hmm. I need to keep the URLs.
Pardon? Oh, the last entry. Called the last entry. Oop. Have a look at that one.
Yeah, when I wrote these, I gave myself a stricture of 10 pages or less because I wanted to force myself to get right to the heart of the story without any extraneous bullshit in there.
Yeah, I shall have a read of those later, Shiel.
Yeah, I bookmarked them. I'll read them later.
Yeah. Brilliant. I can cope with 10 pages. I'm not really a book reader normally, but you sound like an okay guy, Shields.
Yeah, as long as you're on my good side, yeah. Now there's an ex of mine, the chemist. She's a lovely woman. It's just life took me one way and took her the other, and that's why we broke up. It was a very amicable breakup. But I told her, I said, listen, if you ever need someone taken care of, you just call me up and let me know that they made you sad, and I'll make sure they're never found again.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about her. If someone ever even made her sad, let alone hurt her, I'd make sure they're never found again. And woe be unto the son of a bitch that ever hurts her.
Yeah. I've my ex and I are like that. We've been apart since, what was it now, 23 years. And yeah, I still look after her. Bless her. Yeah.
Sometimes life just has different plans for a pair of people. And
yeah.
There's just nothing you can do except to accept that fact and say, it's been a good run. I appreciate you. I appreciate the time we had together, but it's over.
Yep. Time to move on.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think anyone dare touch my ex. They know how how angry I can get. So yeah, she's quite safe.
Well, my ex, the chemist, she is quite safe anyway. She lives a very safe life. She teaches at a university. She's tenured, etc. But if something untoward were to happen, I would have no compunction getting rid of everything I've got to gather up the money to get out there to find the person that hurt her. I would have no problem, spending everything just to get out there. I'd live on the streets, however long it took, until I
How
found
far
them.
is she from you? How far is she from you now then?
Well, she's not terribly far away. I don't want to say exactly where she's at because that would give away what university she teaches.
Oh, right, yes, fair enough.
But she's about 1,500 kilometers from me. Not terribly far, but far enough that it would be an undertaking.
Yeah.
But I would spare I would spare nothing. Yeah, I would spare nothing bringing anybody that hurt her to my form of justice. And I'm an old man, and I've got nothing else to live for. So, if I would wind up having to do prison time, fine, I'm okay with that. I won't live much longer anyway, with or without prison. So I got nothing to lose.
No, that's my kind of thinking. Really, I've had a good life.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's a lot of old mines out there where she lives, and not all of them are mapped out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Next person to find the corpse would be probably an archaeologist.
Okay, guys, I might stop the stream for now because I've got to go and sort dinner time out here, and you guys can stay here if you want.
You guys, you sound like Ali.
You guys.
Us guys.
Yeah, us guys. Yeah.
Us guys and the lady.
So the ones in the side chat will might see us again in about another hour and a half. So thanks you guys for on the panel for joining, and we'll talk to you later.
Hey Terry, just a little bit of trivia. In Pennsylvania and some places in New York, they still say "use guys."
Okay. Hey, use guys.
We say that a lot here. Ali B's fond of that as well.
Okay.
Use guys don't know you.
Bye for
Talking
now.
about